Ah, it's Friday. It is done. It is done. Good Friday. Good evening. Preparation day. Happy Friday to my Muslims friend in the globe, in the south, west, east, north, and all the corners. Blessed indeed, huh? What about that, huh? We are having a good one. The weather is good. The weather is fresh here, cool. As your weatherman, YouTuber, the man who just continues to ask of thee. I'm asking of thee to continue commenting, subscribing, liking, man. Click it. If you see it, click it. See something, say something. View something, click something. That's my new mantra. Hey, man, tuko riadha, man. Get used to it. I hope you're enjoying the rapid sequence of Wanda Diamond League. They're happening too fast. I can't help it. I'm just trying to stay on top of it. I'm slow. I'm a dinosaur. Some people call me a museum product. That's horrible. Museum product? Just stop it. I'm still here, man, having fun, enjoying you guys in any angle you're sitting, whatever you're sipping, chewing. Enjoy life. After all, life is beautiful. Some are not having it. We'll say glad tidings. Hopefully, you turn the corner. Hey, there's a ferry ferrying athletes from Oslo in Norway. Thursday evening, they all took a train. They took a bus. Is it possible to take a bus from Oslo to Stockholm? Have you taken a bus? I think a train is possible. But I suspect there's what they call Wanda flight. It's an airline known Wanda Diamond League flight flies them there. That's a brilliant idea. They should borrow that. Just air them around, let them travel together. I don't think it's many athletes. Can take quite a number. You know, this Diamond League should invest in an airlines. They can broadcast it, kind of let people know they are coming to town. So I'm commissioning that. You see, I've been commissioning many things. That's one of those, okay? And airlines for athletes around Europe. Because Europe is not that big compared to what people think. It's big when you're traveling on the road, but if you're flying them, that would be very comfortable for them. Why am I in Stockholm? Stockholm Sunday. Stockholm Sunday? That sounds like a disease, a syndrome. It's not. It's Diamond League, man. I think I have a rough start there. So let's get down to business. Let's have fun in Stockholm on Sunday. Let me give you my previews because there's a continuation of pretty much what we saw on Thursday. I think it's a continuation when it comes to the hurdles, men hurdles. I think the familiar faces are going to be on the starting lineup, led by Karsten Warholm, the Norwegian, who just broke the world record in 300 meters on Thursday. But he has this time to realize that Rai Benjamin won't be playing games in Oslo. No, in Stockholm. I'm moving. Let's go to Stockholm. I haven't recovered from Oslo yet. I guess I'm too excited. Yeah, I think Rai Benjamin will have the number on Karsten this Sunday. I say that because I think he learned his lesson on Thursday, that you cannot be clipping on the hurdles. You have to be smooth coming off the last 50 meters. I think he's gone back to his coach. They're going to refine that part of the race. I see him winning. But Alisson dos Santos might have something to say about it. The Brazilian, he was third. Not very far third either. Brazilian might come out of the jungle like a snake, boom, and bite both of them. Those are the three I'm looking at. They continue their battles, what I call the trilogy of hurdles on Sunday in Stockholm. How does that pan out? I give an edge to Rai Benjamin, the American, the gold medalist. Coming out of the turn, I think if he has a lead, he wins. I think the Dutch woman in the hurdles, 400 hurdles, they won't take the hurdles off the track. They'll just bring the women in, or depending on whether the women and then the men, depending on how the program runs. Yeah, the 400 women hurdles, there's a 25. She's on a streak. She's on a 25th winning streak in the hurdles in the Diamond League. Femke Bol, the Dutch. I think if I watched her carefully in Rabat the last time, she won 52, I think 54, 52, 4 or 5 was her winning time. The gap was just gaping. That was a massive gap. Maybe Mohamed Delilah, the former world champion from 2019, might give her some rush of energy into maybe 350. But I think Femke Bol continues her winning streak. She might get a 26th one. She hasn't been beaten in Diamond League. That's a fact. The reason why is you think the Americans, LeBron, McClellan, they haven't really challenged her in Europe. They've been having a feast here with Michael Johnson, giving them all the good cash. And Femke Bol is just winning in Europe. And I think she wins on Sunday again. I don't see anything else that can hinder that progress or that process or that streak, winning streak. Femke Bol, the Dutch, she's in a loving affair with the hurdles right now. She's a decent runner too in the 400 meter. I think she has a 48 in 400 flat. Yeah. Alfred Julian, the St. Lucien 100 meters gold medalist. 10:89 on Thursday. She beat, of course, Maria Jose Tolu Smith of Senegal. The margin wasn't big, but I think if you notice something about Alfred Julian was that she's finding that's what I call presence, what I call Usain Bolt. What do you call it? What do you call that when people have Usain Bolt-like presence? She's in a zone. She's in what I call winning zone. The way she put that 100 meters into finesse and just shut it down the last 5 meters, 10 meters on Thursday against people like Dina, Asha, Smith, and then you had Daryl Neita of Britain. Do they give her a run for her money? Possibly, but she separates herself again and wins on Sunday. She's just established that rhythm. And I think 100 meters, you give them, Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, you give a 48 hours break. Some of these sprinters, I think if you could tell from the body language. In fact, there's a TikTok that was floating around. She encountered Usain Bolt, and she had a start track. What do you call when you encounter people that you look up to and you, oh my God, it's Usain Bolt, the Jamaican 3 times gold medalist, and look at me, Julienne Alfred from St. Louis. She was like this. But I think it's good to see your mentors. It's good to see heroes. And I think that was good for her. I think she uses that on Sunday to win 100 meters. That's that. Tara Woodhall. Tara Davis Woodhall, long jumper, the flamboyant, the charismatic American, married to Paralympiad, what's his name, her husband? I forgot. Woodhall, Mr. Woodhall. Sorry, man. Yeah, she's in town. She's having a debut. I think this is her first time I'm hearing about Tara, long jumping, since the last time she spoke, being an anti or being a non-starter in Michael Johnson GST. I agreed with her, and of course the end has come. Whether 2026 will be a second season for GST, I don't know. I doubt it. But yeah, she's long jumping against Malaika Mihambo, the Congolese father lady from German Malaika Mihambo. And the other, she has to contend too with Jasmine Moore in a long jump. Tara, long jumping in Stockholm. Tara Woodhall. Yeah, I think she's launching a season in Stockholm, which is not bad for long jumpers. And I think she makes it through those rounds. And I can see her just trying to get those cobwebs out of the way, the rust maybe, or using some of the training approaches she's been working on. And I think it's going to be a good one. It's going to be some competition for Muhando Malaika, as I said. The German long jumper has been around. I think she's always medal in championship. And this Diamond League thing is going to be a good back-to-back series for her. And I don't know how to look at long jump when it comes to my predictions. But there's your name, Tara Woodhall. the flamboyant one, the charismatic, the camera-looking lady. She's gonna be doing her thing. Discus is another event I'm looking forward to seeing in Stockholm. There's a local guy, Daniel Stockholm. Yeah, he's a local guy. He's gonna have a crowd behind him. Roger Stoner, the Jamaican, is in town to tell him, no, I'm here. Isn't he a gold medalist, Roger? Yeah, he won the Paris discus. If I'm right. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. But the Jamaican is here. The local guy has to deal with that discus throw process. Let's see. We might see a UFO thing like a saucepan flying in the sky. Wow, wow, and it lands somewhere. That would be fun to watch that. The other event that is exciting on Sunday in Stockholm will be the 5,000. I saw a very interesting name called, what's his name? Cole Hawker, the 1500 meters gold medalist. He's making a run for 5K. He's going to have to deal with Barega, the Ethiopian, who has been, that is his specialty. And I think Cole Hawker is trying something different here for himself. But he's in at 12:57. Let's see how that pans out. We had surprises the other day. American Nico Young, 12:45.26, American record. That was brilliant. Again, it's very unpredictable when it comes to 5K, isn't it? And that's why we watch the sport. We enjoy it. Mary Moraa, whom I haven't been very nice in my comments last time, she has to do 800 in Stockholm on Sunday. How does she do? I'm keeping a very close eye on how she performs. I want to see the Mary Moraa of old, the world champion, the bronze medalist, the Commonwealth champion, the Kenyan champion. Moraa should do better than what she's been doing, running around America. Is good money, good for her. You know, there's nothing else in Kenya to do anyway. You're either running for your money or you're running for your life. Young people, that's the story. She's 24. She can do whatever she wants, but I want her to succeed too and have a longevity in track. Faith Kipyegon, I'll say, is absent. Maybe that's my closing comment. I'll hold that thought for a second. But yeah, Mary Moraa, wish you well in the 800. I think she has the Ugandan to give a run for her money in the 800. Mary Moraa, she's back. Hopefully it's a good debut for her in the Diamond League. The other event is the 800 men. It's a continuation pretty much, almost the same lineup we saw on Thursday because Olympiad gold medalist Wanyonyi has to deal with Djamel Sedjati, the Algerian. Hoppel, the American, is in town. And there's a few mixes there. Maybe Masalela shows up, the one who beat him in Rabat. Aruga, the Botswanese, was in Oslo the other day. He didn't do very well. Wanyonyi, Djamel, and it could be Gabriel Tahol, the Frenchman. I didn't check the whole lineup, but I know Wanyonyi for sure and Djamel Sedjati, the Algerian, is there. And I suspect some Botswanese, I don't know who, but Hoppel, the American, is there. How does that look like for you? My crystal ball doesn't tell me much. 142 for Wanyonyi on Thursday. Does he continue his winning streak? Never say never to the Sabotian from Elgon. Eldo size of Mount Elgon. Tough kid, man. Tough boy to beat. If he gets in the fast lane, he gets his groove, he's a hard guy to beat. Marco Arop. What did he say last time when he won in Penn, the last GST in Pennsylvania? He said, I'm going to not only win, but dominate. Where you at? This is where we see whether you dominate. You can talk in Canada and Pennsylvania, but this is where things are happening. The boys are back. 142, 141 is the standard. Marco Arop, show up or shut up. Not really. Hey, I want to see Marco Arop. I like the guy. I think we have to talk trash. Everybody talks trash. I'm talking trash. Anyway, 800 meters. Looking forward to seeing that on Sunday. Anything else that might get me going and thinking? I think there's something I'll plug in at the end here. Captain Faith Kipyegon is gone missing. I don't know, maybe, I hope it's not an abduction. Sorry, Kenyans, I'm not making fun of abductions. Kenya is becoming a sad state of affairs in Kenya. People disappearing, some end up being killed in police custodies, all this stuff. It's very sad day in Kenya, and I'm not making fun of that at all. I'm just saying I haven't seen Captain Faith Kipyegon. I read something that tells me Nike has this thing they are doing, the Eliud Kipchoge like, break the 4-minute barrier in the mile. So she could be a guinea pig in the labs right now. They are working, finishing the project and process. They are looking at June 28th to be the launching day for that barrier crusher, the Roger Barrister, where the woman will be the first woman to run under 4 minutes. The science project, my friend. They have designed some shoes that I was seeing online. It's sick. They are looking at unveiling this competition or this event. It's one of those things sometimes I'm like, man, is that all we're gonna do? I mean, Nike has money. They have to sell products. I get it. And they have to find an athlete. Eliud Kipchoge project, when he did it, was it in Spain? It was something for an exhibition. For me as an athlete, I'm too organic for that. It's good for cameras. It's good for the world to see our limits, or maybe lack of our potential. How far can we go? We can go to the moon, but we only go to the moon as tourists, hang out there and come back. Anyway, that's what I heard they are doing. That's a project they are working with. Faith Kipyegon, with Patrick Sang and the rest of the crew, they are working on something to break the 4-minute. She's 7 seconds away from breaking it. They're breaking the 4 minutes for women. It won't happen. But that's just me. For 7 seconds is a lot. It takes a super something. I don't know. Anyway, that's where she is. It'd be nice if I could talk about her running in Diamond League. Maybe she's reached her limits. There's no competition when she steps on the track. But I think there's competition. I think the Australian Hall, who was right on her shoulder coming off the turn last time, I think there's competition. There's somebody I didn't mention, Atchison, the gold medalist in 800, might be missing the rest of the year. I don't know. Injuries, hamstring injuries, I have no idea. But that's a story of Jakob Engbeston too. So yeah, there you have it. Just updating you guys on the famous and the popular ones in the world of Tukuriaga. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. I'm looking forward to this weekend. A lot of good things happening. Be blessed. Talk to you later. Like I say, love in Tukuriaga. See you later. Bye.